this is the lesson. Lemmy from Motorhead was goddamn right. Lemmy from Motorhead did not write extra songs, specifically because he knew when he kicked the bucket, they were going to take all those table scraps that he didn't want published, and they were going to goddamn release them, and they weren't going to be up to Motorhead standard. This is why. This right here. It's hilarious. We're literally, like, people are about 15 seconds away from rigging up a Ouija board to find out what he it's like, dude, we don't need to guess. This dude heard that hippies were having hobbit weddings, and he just about disowned his own goddamn creation.
Yes.
I don't think it's all that much up for debate, folks.
Nerderotic.com.
In my opinion, I have never seen anything like this on a property this scale. You know, like we've talked about this. Me and Ryan have talked about this a lot. Like, you look at The Last of Us Part 2, when the initial trailers came out, very positive reaction. Might have been some criticisms. It wasn't until later on.
It wasn't until the leaks actually happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, anything Captain Marvel, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, none of these things are ratioed. These Lord of the Rings videos are getting ratioed beyond fucking belief. And we've never seen this much backlash this soon, and they fucking deserve it. And it shows you that they're messing. They're messing with a very intelligent
online community before online communities existed.
Yeah,
like these people have been holding the line for decades.
Yeah,
dude, where's my ring?
Yeah, who is that guy? Who is that guy, Gary?
That's Sauron.
Look at that.
That's Sauron. That's fucking Sauron.
At least he's white.
It was supposed to be. He's white.
Yeah, he's the villain.
He's white. I'm starting to think that the black elf is like the only black elf.
He might be. There's one black elf, one black dwarf.
Her milkshake brings all the dwarves to the yard.
Yeah, but we got to get to the Cheeto Galadriel. Where's she? Like,
so it's right there.
She has a vision. You haven't seen the things I've seen, Elrond.
Oh my God, that
you have not seen.
That
what I have seen.
There's Cheeto Galadriel. Yeah, so
Flamin' Hot Galadriel.
This is from the penultimate episode where they. I mean, I'm going off of a description here where they fight on a volcano, and she fights with the Queen Regent of Numenor, who wouldn't be born for 1700 years. There's
right.
So there's 24 Numenorian rulers. 3 of them were queens. They could have picked queens, but they picked the one who was supposed to be queen, but wasn't technically a queen.
Right. So there will be plenty of queens in this show.
Oh God, yes.
Oh yes.
Oh God, yes. So these 2 women go into battle together, leading a Numenorian army. And I fucking joked about that 2 years ago. Like, joked about it, saying, Galadriel will go off with a woman of color and they'll lead an all-female army. Now, I might have been wrong about the all-female army, but they have moob armor. Some of the worst armor I've ever seen. But yeah, this dialogue exchange is this is my favorite here.
You have not seen what I've seen.
I have seen my share.
You have not seen.
French horn fart.
Wicked screensaver.
Right? That is so Tolkienian. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
I did. It's terrible. It's effing terrible. And this is the dialogue they specifically picked out for the first trailer with 50 days to go on your billion-dollar fucking show that they've been obviously hiding. I straight up get the Eternal vibes from this thing.
Yes.
All the way through. And wait, we got Hobbits of Color. Yeah, there's Lenny Henry. At least he can walk on his feet. Like, these chicks right here cannot walk in their feet. Look at the one.
Look at the flip flop.
It's like she just took like the wettest, worst shit ever. That was probably gross. But yeah, there's Galadriel, who doesn't
Tripping
look
balls.
Yeah, so this is the 2 trees.
That's the trees of Valinor. I think are the only cool. I actually think
visual.
That's like the coolest thing that I've seen in this entire thing. To be honest with you.
Yeah, and that's in it. That's in there's a 9-minute intro in the first episode. That's an epilogue.
Yeah, it's like what happened to the Third Age up till now.
Yeah, so a lot of this trailer is most of the trailer is from the first couple episodes, and you get a couple of scenes from later episodes. But they're most TV trailers are done for the first 2 episodes that have been done for a long time, And the guy who directed it was J.A. Boyona, who didn't do the last bad Jurassic Park movie, the other bad one before that. So not the one that's out right now, but the bad one before that. Yeah,
Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, that's who he directed. So I want to hear this bad accent. Here we go.
Elves have forests to protect. Dwarfs their minds. Men their fields of grain.
The fields of grain.
Fields of grain.
Always after me, look to turn.
Ah, the pate.
God, that's terrible.
That is
But
awful.
we Harfoots have each other.
Wait, here comes diversity.
We're safe.
Okay, I feel really safe when she says that. Like
I'm
it's
seen.
symbolic.
I'm
There's
seen.
diversity. She says we're safe, and I feel safe because I feel like I'm being represented on screen. Thank you. Even though I'm a white person, I can feel how safe they feel by being represented. This is amazing.
The black hobbits feel like gypsies.
Does she have a mustache? Does she have a mustache or is that a shadow?
Right?
It's racist to ask.
Well,
Why
I
would
mean,
you even
mustache.
imply?
They thought that she was going to be cast as the dwarf, so they were just getting ready.
Oh my god.
Do something with that little Burt's Beeswax. Something.
Yeah,
Right off the top. You bigot.
Well, the fact that they're trying to make them such a big deal in this anyway is kind of laughable. Just because they need their hobbits. They need their Bezos.
They shouldn't even
hobbits.
fucking be there.
They're gonna have the Hobbit Underground Railroad.
Right.
Dudes, what's up with the Hobbit in the inn with the fucking foot going all over the fucking place? The walking is so weird.
It's almost like she couldn't walk in her own prosthetics, and they just said,
It's
fuck it,
so
whatever.
weird to see that shit.
There
There it is.
Okay,
I'm glad they got Don Lemon.
Don
in there,
Lemon
the
with
Don
the
Lemon.
face.
Yes.
Got him lemonade. Got him at there.
Yeah.
Took him to the
So-
barbershop. Gotta shape up.
barbershop. There you went.
Yep.
Wonder if he's also going to be charged with sexually harassing a man.
Look at that. That's moob armor. That it looks terrible.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like they all
That
have a
does
bunch
not
of
look good.
milkers. Yeah.
The past is dead.
There it is. The past.
There we are.
Past
Yes.
is dead.
Yes.
That is such
Had
a
to get
Last
in that.
Jedi moment.
I
Same
know.
line as Last Jedi. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Except,
Nah, bro, this show is dead on arrival.
Yeah, seriously.
Yes.
Yay.
by the way, the person speaking this line, Tolkien fans will understand why this is even more egregious.
It's dead. We either move forward or we die with it.
That's Elendil. So in the prologue of, if you haven't read the books, if you're in the prologue of Lord of the Rings, that's the guy who fights with Gil-galad, Sauron in the Battle of the Last Alliance, and he dies. Isildur is his son and picks up his sword, the broken sword, the shards of Narsil. So this is a guy, like, the reason he's still ruling is because he was one of the faithful, like the most faithful to the valor to God. And he sounds like a dystopian fucking nihilist asshole, modern asshole. Like, the past died, we're gonna move along with it. Like a godly man would say that.
Right.
I don't think so.
How much is the budget per episode on this again?
Right.
$500 million divided by 8.
Dude,
It's like the Numenor Economic Forum.
This
Fucking-
is so fucking pathetic and embarrassing. Like, it looks so cheaply made. This is so
It
bad.
does.
It looks generic.
Yeah,
I think
generic
I
does.
think that's a better word for it. It looks very
60 million per
generic.
episode.
Dude,
60 million.
$62 million an episode.
It literally looks like community theater. Like, it's not a joke.
Seriously,
That is
you
for real.
cannot not at least suspect that there's some money laundering of some kind.
Yeah.
It's somebody's massive like cocaine habit is getting, or just all the cocaine in the fucking world is getting laundered through this shit show.
Right.
I like economies will collapse if this fails.
People like take down the nation of New Zealand.
Hey, they bailed. They bailed on New Zealand because of their COVID restrictions. They built an entire studio down there that they just fucked off, and they're building it in the UK now.
Wow,
dude, it's a 1 million square foot studio just for this show that looks fucking terrible. Like, it's CW Lord of the Rings. So there's Farazan, our Farazan, who eventually becomes our Farazan.
right?
And
Who ordered Karl Marx off Wish?
Those fists in the air.
look at that set, though. I mean, it looks like something you'd see on
30
the
people.
Dude, there are seasons of Rome that look better than this.
Yes.
Absolutely. Hey, I like Rome. That was a good series.
Rome is a great show.
Yeah.
Great fucking show.
But yeah, Ryan said it. There's like 30 people here. Like that's the extent of their extras.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so fucking weak. What the hell?
It's like I love Daredevil, but it's like in that the end of season 2 when they have the ninja fight that's supposed to be against the armies of hand, and there's like 10 of them. There's like
there's 10 ninjas.
That's Hallbrand. Nick Rekieta. And this is I was joking about this. This is probably the Oath of Feanor, which is from the flashback or the
Those
prologue.
look like elves.
Yeah.
Why don't all the elves look like this?
No, it's only gonna be in the prologue.
Only enough money for the prologue.
I think it might be rights issues. I don't know why else you would make your elves look like bad. Yeah, there's no other explanation. Either you really suck at your fucking job, or there's some rights issues going on. Like Warner Brothers is like calling them every day, going, "Nope, you can't do that." Which I can imagine them doing. Oh, look, the black man is chained up again.
Good Lord, what a fucking
terrible.
Back flipping over a warg while there's
nothing good about this.
While the white guy just fucking stands there, fucking.
I can't wait till he breaks his bonds symbolically.
Right,
it's gonna be great.
Well, so there's a pack of orcs. A lot of them are female. Ladies, do you feel seen with female orcs? I hope you do. So they're being
disgusting, evil creatures. Yes,
I know Leslie Jones does.
Yeah, I can't wait to see a female orc give birth to a litter of orcs. That would be because they multiply. That would be my favorite thing to see on screen. But they're being led by an elf. So a dark elf is leading, and it probably
a dark elf or a dark
fucking Elric. I swear to God. A dark elf will be leading the orcs.
And is it correct, the early shit that we saw, dark elves are literally dark now, even though in the books they're not?
Maybe.
And will be a female dark elf.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, you see, it's the villains, so it's got to be a male.
Got to be a male.
Oh,
you got to have like the intersectional storytelling. So all the bad guys have to be white males or represent patriarchy.
So the female orcs are just oppressed then by the dark elf male.
You're going to see a fully realized orc society.
Oh God!
Even though there was
basically handmaiden style.
Oh, here's our wizard because we need a wizard too.
Right.
So this is our wizard land.
This is these fucking hobbits. So fucking.
And they try to make it look like an Eye of Sauron, which won't even be a thing for like fucking 2,000, 3,000 years.
And dude, if you thought what they did to Radagast in the Hobbit movies was bad, fucking just wait till they get finished with this fucking bitch.
And this could be fucking Gandalf, as far as I know. They could just like Gandalf.
It probably fucking will be.
Yeah, they just won't name him that, or they'll use a different name, but it'll probably be fucking Gandalf.
It'll be like Gandalf
if it's
the Off-White.
Yeah.
Could this possibly be Sauron?
The beige.
Gandalf the cream.
No, it's got to be Radagast the Brown for diversity's sake. It's
right.
Or maybe some of the blue wizards. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazon's trying to justify everything through letters, and like Tolkien would contradict himself. It was years of letters. Like maybe he was placating some people. We don't even fucking know. But Garrett talked about it earlier. They keep saying, he wanted other hands to that is absolute bullshit. If you go read that fucking letter, he's talking about his hypothetical mythology that he never finished. He had an idea that I would love to have made a story where other people worked on it, but that didn't happen. He literally says that didn't fucking happen. He wasn't talking about this at all. And they keep rolling that out. Actually, there's lots of evidence that he fucking hated fan fiction, that he hated anybody editing his work. Like he said it. It's going to be in my video, but they did an article about a year ago quoting about the canons of narrative. It's a rejection letter of a 1958 film proposal for Lord of the Rings. And he just fucking rips it to shreds. And he goes, I would resent any perversion of my characters. That's a quote. That's a direct quote. This is a perversion of the man's entire fucking work.
Absolutely.
So,
and there are some heirs of his, people who are distantly related, probably never even met him.
Yep.
Who are basically selling it out for woke points, essentially. Some of them are ideologically inclined. I mean, we don't have to get into their names, but they're involved with fucking different aspects of the Tolkien Society and shit like that. And that's the most disgraceful part of it. It's kind of like the walking pair of pronouns who's the last living heir of Walt Disney or whatever the fuck. And
They roll them out every once in a while.
Yeah.
This dude didn't even know Walt Disney.
Yep.
Nerderotic.com. Please subscribe.
If you like what I do here, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking and sharing the videos. It really does help. And if you did this with your favorite YouTuber as well, I'm sure they would appreciate it as much as I do.